Hey, what is going on, everyone? I hope you are having a beautiful Tuesday. Today, I wanted to create this video to share with you four biotech stocks that can add so much value to your investment portfolio. But we all know that anytime when you do make an investment in a stock, please always make sure to take my information as guidance and do your own research. Now, I will explain to you why these companies are positioned for success and what's so unique about each company play. Let's get started. Now, ticker number one has to do with VXRT by a biotechnology company based out in San Francisco called Vaxart. What's so unique about this company, right? Well, Vaxart is developing next generation oral vaccines that could replace injectable vaccines, as noted here, target new diseases, and have a major impact on the never ending battle of the human race with infectious diseases all across the globe. As you know, COVID-19 isn't going away, and there are just a number of different mutations going around right now. For example, when you look at the data for India as well as Brazil, the numbers are just climbing. I mean, in fact, with India, within a day, there were about 300,000 new infections, with Brazil matching that number very closely. So that just tells you that things are breaking out right now. And even though California is looking more in control, the whole world needs these type of value add medications so that it can really help provide real immunity for humanity so that we all can live a life with normalcy. Although certain states like California, things have been well under control, you see different states like Michigan where the number of infections are beginning to climb up again. So it's important to be mindful that small cap companies like Vaxart can significantly take market share in the long run. I mean, there are companies currently with EUA status, for example, with J&J, Pfizer, and Moderna. However, that's not to say that the FDA has approved any vaccine that demonstrates safety and efficacy, right? That's why it's very difficult for small cap companies to actually gain approval until you get through the clinical trials phase. However, today with Vaxart, in terms of share price, this company share price had catapulted from like $5 now all the way up to like seven, close to $8 with just one day. I mean, in fact, within the day today, it got up to like 50%, and then it ended the market at around mid 30%. However, in the aftermarket, it's been bull running as well. So when we look at their pipelines, just to understand what they are working on, right? So not only are they working on the COVID-19 vaccine through the oral pill form, as you can see here, they're working on influenza, different respiratory virus vaccines, as well as vaccines specific for dysplasia and cancer, for example, human papillomavirus. So that's just huge because we know that taking an oral pill medication is so much better than taking an actual vaccine bolus delivery in your arm. That really removes the pain that people go through, right? Those who are very sensitive to taking different drugs. That's just huge because today, the fact that it had bull run all the way up close to like 50% and regressed down a little bit, that just tells you that this company has the potential to break through the double digit share price range. And come next week on Monday, there will be a key leader who will be presenting the importance of T cells, and that may potentially be one of the reasons why this company is gaining traction. In fact, when you look at the number of shares traded today, it was close to like a quarter, 250 million shares being traded. So that's just huge with Vaxart. And previously, when it ran all the way up to like $22, it took about 3 days to go from like single digits all the way up to that share price range. So let's not lose sight of the rate of growth that Vaxart can achieve in this short span of time. And from a long-term perspective, I firmly believe Vaxart will become a double-digit share price company. It's just a matter of time where it will just present the data and then demonstrate the safety and the efficacy, and then most shareholders will feel a sense of confidence, more certainty, and as a result, you will see more institution buy-ins with Vaxart. But great news today with its bull run, and it will continue to start climbing up in terms of its share price. So let's not lose sight of what VXRT can do for you. Next ticker I wanted to share with you is a plant-based company focused on developing vaccines as well. Not only are they working on the COVID-19 vaccines with the iBio 200 and the iBio 201 subunit lichen protein, but they are also a contract developing manufacturer for different companies. So that's their bread and butter by being able to develop monoclonal antibodies, leveraging its fast farm technologies. And that's just huge because once this company becomes a bigger company where it has established its research and development, its finance program, as well as operations, then its operational expense will be very low while working with Texas A&M, getting support with IBM's technology as well through artificial intelligence platforms. That just tells you that with iBio, it will grow in the long run because it is enabling next generation biologics. I mean, airborne diseases are all over the place right now, and that's one of the biggest reasons why I have high conviction that iBio will reach the double digit share price range in the long term. In fact, they do have vaccines for swine flu, fibrosis, and the COVID-19. That's just huge, right? And from my perspective, I firmly believe that this company will continue to add value in all parts of the world. I mean, swine flu is very big in areas like Europe, Asia, Africa, and South America, impacting animals and food security. And that's one of the reasons why iBio has different patents in this arena, specifically for swine flu. Looking at the iBio 201, we shall hear updates with its toxicology data estimated in Q3, Q4 of this year. If and when this data is announced, my belief is that the data is going to look very solid, and it's not a matter of just racing to get to the finish line, right? We know COVID-19 is not going away. The number just continues to grow. And for those reasons, small cap companies like iBio will have a competitive advantage leveraging plant-based technology similar to like Medicago in Canada. So let's not lose sight of iBio as a potential value add play in the long term, because currently where the share price is right now at 130, 140 per share, it can reach its prior resistance and beyond that. Prior resistance hovering at the $7. My expectation is holding this long term, 2021 up through 2022. You're looking at double digit share price range with iBio. Next ticker I wanted to share with you is another biotechnology company focused on creating immunotherapy DNA vaccines. That's their product differentiator over other companies. It uses DNA technology. And in fact, they have 15 different DNA immunotherapy vaccines for HPV, immuno-oncology, infectious diseases. And they also have a platform DMAP technology where their intended focus is on COVID-19, coronavirus for the glycospike protein. And that's just huge because they're working with AstraZeneca, DARPA, CEPI, Bill and Melinda Gates, Regeneron, NIH, HIV vaccine, AstraZeneca, Apollo Bio on a number of product platforms. And of the 15 products that they have in clinical trials right now, their VGX 3100 is nearing approval, where they are currently in phase 3 clinical trials. And last week, its share price had dropped by like a quarter in share price value. However, through the last 3 days, the share price has been ticking up, and what goes down will bounce up very quickly. And that's one of the reasons why I firmly believe INO will catapult very soon. We just can't time when that time will come, but it will come with this high quality based DNA immunotherapies platform. And over time, the demand for these type of products will continue to grow. For example, with INO 5401 glioblastoma, I mean, that's really reducing the surgery occurrences and minimizes the cancer tumors in your brain. I mean, that's huge, and that's one of the reasons why Regeneron, I mean, you look at their share price, that's in the triple digit share price range. Why are they working with INO? Because INO has the quality goods that this company can deliver in the long run. Definitely undervalued, and my perspective is that the share price will catapult up to its prior resistance sometime in 2021 up through 2022. Next ticker I wanted to share with you is a very interesting company that is pioneering natural medicines using cannabinoids, bioengineering that product as a prodrug, and allowing that to be used on patients with glaucoma. Glaucoma patients are basically nearing blindness because there's increase in intraocular pressure causing damage to the nerve cells in your optic nerve. And by taking its unapproved drug THC VHS, which is bioengineered using THC from cannabis plant, bioengineering that by adding also amino acids, valine hemisuccinate, that actually reduces the intraocular pressure by a level that's way more significant than the commercially available drugs produced by like Pfizer and Bausch and Lomb with different drug products like latanoprost and others. Now, this company, its drug product can also provide neuroprotection. Neuroprotection works in a sense where there's a number of people that are diagnosed with glaucoma, but their IOP levels aren't high. It's at the normal state, but there's no preventive drug that can provide neuroprotection in leveraging natural medicine like cannabinoids, just getting the therapeutic benefit and not the psychoactive ingredient from THC. That's going to be huge, and that's one of the reasons why Skye Bioscience is one of the pioneers in natural medicine leveraging cannabis use, working with University of Mississippi that has been granted federal legal license for 50 years researching cannabis and manufacturing out of the whole United States. University of Mississippi is the only special entity that has that authority. And with Skye Biosciences all-star team with its scientific advisory board with ophthalmologists from Stanford University, Dr. Goldberg, ophthalmologists from Mount Sinai, and scientists, professors from University of Italy and Spain, as well as others. That's just builds on their credibility, their robust team that can really advance medical unmet needs in the ocular space. And that's not to say that Skye will only be focused in the glaucoma space, because once their secondary drug product, CBD VHS, has data to show that it can have different indications for use for different diseases, health conditions, this company is going to catapult, and my prediction is getting into the whole dollar share price range. As you can see here with its prior resistance back in 2019 before COVID, it actually reached $1.19, and it's just been hovering all the way down. And what's unique is that there's been a degree of increase with its share price with its company rebranding to Skye Bioscience, having an experienced CEO now taking charge and lead of this company, as well as getting a laser sharp focus to start human trials in second half of 2021. That's going to be huge, and the inflection point will be coming for Skye Bioscience. So as you can see with this current share price that we see right now, 11-12 cents, it's going way beyond that, going into the whole dollar share price range from my perspective. So thank you so much. I hope that this video has added value in the sense that I'm giving you new insights on value add stock plays that can add so much value to your investment portfolio. If you found this video valuable, please make sure to hit the like and subscribe for more related content. Please also check the links I have down below to support All I See Is W branding. I hope you all have a great day, and thanks for watching another episode at All I See Is W. Thank you all. Goodbye.